God bless. I want to share with you, my scope went bad earlier, and I just wanted to share with you for a second. God bless all that are on, those that are watching via the Periscope application, those who watch via the Twitter integration, and those watching via the web. I just wanted to share with you about you're not going under. That's a word that so many of us need because we are fighting. So many of us feel ourselves sinking. We feel ourselves drowning from the weights of the world. We're gasping for our next breath because of the seemingly insurmountable assault on our well-being. And we feel like we're drowning. We feel like we're going under. There was a song, a rap song many years ago. It says, "Don't push me because I'm close to the edge." Goes on to say that I'm trying not to lose my head. It went on to say, "It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under." And folks, sometimes you're gonna live. This world will be a jungle. But I do want you to know that the only reason why you're not going under, and you don't have to wonder, the reason why you're not going under is because God has kept you. He's the one that has kept your feet from falling. He's the one that kept you from when your foot almost slipped. He kept you from, saved you from the wiles of the enemy. He's the one that has preserved you time and again. And I wrote this in times past. I wrote beginning to sink, drowning. So many thought that you were going under, and they had even convinced you likewise. It's a jungle out there. Only God can keep us from going under. So much can be threatening to take us under, but God will deliver us from the grasp of everything that's threatening to take us under. You may feel that the end is near, but God is your personal lifeguard. God is your personal lifeguard. God is your personal lifeguard. God will keep you from going under. God is your personal lifeguard. Snatch that rhema word. That God is your personal lifeguard. When you feel like you're in the fight of your life and you're about to go down for the last time, that God is the one that will snatch you from the hands of death. He will extricate you from the pull, the awesome pull of the enemy that's threatening to take you under. Because God is your personal lifeguard that will follow you all the days of your life. Your trials will not overcome you, and God will keep you from going under. That's my word to you on today. It is a jungle sometimes, but I don't want you to ever wonder why you're not going under. The reason why you're not going under is because it's the goodness and greatness of God. God has kept you. You were riding in the car, perhaps, that you shouldn't have been riding in, and God protected you. You were at the club the night when all the stuff broke out, and God kept you then. God has had his hands, his goodness and his mercy has followed you all the days of your life. You fought some battles. You're in a battle right now. You're fighting for your sanity. There are literally days where you want to put your shoes on your head and your hat on your feet, but God is the one that's going to keep you from going under. You're not going to sink. You're not going to drown. You're not going to go under. God will preserve every last breath of yours, that God's keeping you. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will raise a standard against them to keep it from going under. That God doesn't want you consumed, that God doesn't want you overwhelmed. He doesn't want you underwater. He doesn't want you under circumstances. He doesn't want you under the weight of the world, that God's going to keep you from going under. You may have thought, so many have thought that you were going under, and the bad thing about it, they've even convinced you that you are going under. You are not going down for the count. God's not going to allow you to drown. You may feel yourself sinking, but God's going to keep you from falling. God's going to preserve you from in this particular battle. God's going to keep you from the storm. That God's going to be your protection in the floods. mercy. He's going to be your protection from a deluge of despair. That God's going to keep you in the midst of everything that you're going through. It's a jungle out there, that's true. But child of God, only God can keep you from sinking. So much may be threatening to take you under, but God will deliver you from the grasp of everything that's taking you under, that's threatening to take you under. You may feel that the end is near, and the enemy will make that come so in. He'll make you feel that your demise is just seconds away. But God is your personal life God. God's going to breathe into your nostrils not only the breath of life, he's going to breathe into your nostrils. He's going to breathe vitality and vigor back into your dream. He's going to breathe into you new strength. He's going to breathe into you a new excitement. He's going to give you your vigor, your vitality, that you're not going to sink, that God's your personal life God. He's about to breathe on your circumstances. Favor that yet unseen is coming your way, and you are not going under. God, the goodness and grace of God, God is your personal life God that will follow you all the days of your life. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. That you got a lifeguard that's ready to keep you from falling. You got a lifeguard that when the enemy comes in like a flood, that the Spirit of the Lord shall raise a standard against him. You got a lifeguard that can protect you when 1,000 fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand. You got a lifeguard that can prepare a table before you in the presence of all of your enemies. You got a lifeguard to snatch you from the hands of death and extricate you. You got a lifeguard that came to give you life and that you might have it more abundantly. You got a lifeguard that's going to keep you from going under. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow thee all the days of your life, and you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Your trials will not overcome you. And it is a jungle sometimes, but you don't have to wonder why you keep from going under. It was the goodness and grace and the hand of God on your life. God's favor will keep you from going under. Your trials will not overcome you. God will keep you from going under. While it is a jungle out there, God's grace and the goodness of God will keep you from going under. God bless you.